Alrighty guys, good evening. Happy fucking Monday. Hope you guys have a wonderful evening so far, guys. Tonight we're going to be doing some more of World of Warcraft. Good. Ah, yes. Continuing with our playthrough, guys. Was doing some stuff, to-dos tonight. I even woke up earlier and shit just didn't get done. And here we are. Late as usual. Good. I blame Daylight Savings Time, even though technically I should be streaming like an hour earlier. Yeah, totally. Actually, no, this would be like 12 something right now. Yeah, no. You just confuse yourself more when you try to actually reverse calculate DST and the effects of it. Hope you guys are having a great evening, though. Good. What macros do I use? I have a couple macros. They're mainly just, they aren't anything super fan. Well, actually, I have a mitigation macro, which I don't always use because it doesn't always work properly. Because apparently cast sequence macros are broken. And it goes through IFT or Ardent Defender and Guardians Ancient Kings and resets after 64 seconds, I think, which is Ardent Defender's cooldown. Or is it 84? I think it's 84 seconds. Divine Toll, which also casts Moment of Glory if it's up, otherwise it doesn't. Sentinel also casts Bastion of Light if it's up, but it's not always up, because that's when you get the most value out of both of those. And I have one for, I don't use it right now, but I have a macro for Divine Shield. I guess it's still technically there, and I probably should get rid of it because I have the auto taunt now for Divine Shield. But this automatically would, if you double click it, it cancels Divine Shield, so you can click it and then cancel it if you're going to get hit, or as a one hit, or Tears are another big one. Then I also have my trinket on Blessed Hammer, so it pops my trinket. It's basically the best time for the trinket because it drops it at your feet, and besides manually dropping it, it's probably the best time to actually use it is usually when I'm swinging around Blessed Hammers. Otherwise, nothing super complicated. This is probably the most complicated one is my mitigation macro, but that doesn't really even work properly because cast sequence apparently is broken from what I've understand and what I've read. So sometimes it just works and sometimes it doesn't. And that's just the way it is. So, yeah, good. Hope you guys are having a great evening, though. Good. We'll be doing more 10s tonight, guys. Resets are tomorrow. We have 3 623 Vault slots. Not that it really fucking matters. Because the Vault's going to give me trash anyways. They'll probably give me some repeat Paulders or some shit. Stuff that I've already upgraded. They'll totally give me the stuff that I've already upgraded. Yeah. Always fun, guys. I swear I can make some people move just by walking, just like moving towards them. They'll just start moving around out of nowhere, like that person. They're all paying attention to me, but clearly they aren't. I assume they aren't, actually. Fucking playing Helldivers 2 and having people just literally just prompting people to do stuff. It's a fucking simulation. Where are the real players in the simulation, guys? Good question. Who's actually a real player? Don't know. Can't tell. What kind of mug is that? Yep, accurate. I guess it's that's your homemaker mug, I guess, with the cooking hat, the rolling pin, butterfly wings, and in wax. Yeah, exactly. That's perfectly normal, guys. Just absolutely perfectly normal. Let's see, guys. You guys are all having a great evening, though. Got going on. Doing some delves here tonight, guys. I think have we timed anything? Then miss? I don't think so. I almost timed a lot of it. Usually just shit just comes down to people doing dumb shit. We legit had a couple this week where people just threw. Like, legit threw, not like metaphorically threw, I'm gonna blame you as if you are intentionally doing it, but legit they actually just did. One of which was Siege Borealis, where the Death Knight intentionally bot me with the his, you know, on the last boss it has an AoE radius that knocks you around. Yeah, hit me with that. And what was the other one? Grim Batol, where we had someone that was doing a lot of DPS and they kept trying to pull shit and telling me to pull more, and it just started causing wipes. Because they aren't the tank, and they thought they're the tank, and then of course they just blame the tank because they're fucking idiots. After causing the situation in which they're angry about. What? Hope you guys were a great evening. Good. Definitely on way too late tonight. I'm not exactly sure why it slipped. It ended up slipping like fucking an hour and a half out of nowhere. Bunch of shit to do, guys, and not enough time to do it. I think we went over our last dungeon. Threads, I think we're doing well in too. I don't know how we didn't make this. Or we didn't make this. Oh, people just wiped on the last boss for some strange reason. We were doing perfectly fine through the entire thing. And then someone stood in shit and died. Then when I was rezzing, the one other guy, 3 other people died. They just get keeled over. Yeah. Always good. And the guy obviously took the battle res, so get out of luck on that one. Sad, we did a really good job up till that point. It just went to shit. See, obviously stuff we don't need, can't wear, doesn't matter. Coffer key. It would give you Valor Stones, so good. Valor Stones. We're gonna hang on to our guilds, our gilded crests, till tomorrow, and see what the vault drops, so I don't basically upgrade something I have to replace. Might as well. Yeah, see where things go, guys. All right, let's get into things here. Let's see. Almost done with their WoW playthrough, guys. If I actually knew what kind of game to play outside of WoW, I would, you know, be probably more on point to change over to something new. But there isn't fucking anything. Like COD? Are we gonna play COD? Is that what's gonna happen here, guys? Are we gonna end up playing COD? I don't know. I don't know what. Like, there is literally nothing appetizing right now. We do. I actually, like, I don't want to keep playing WoW. It's fun as a vacation, but it's not something that's engaging enough to keep playing it. Especially when there's literally no upgrade path and keys. Once you get to about 10s, even 10s are hard for most groups to accomplish. The only way you're doing that is like with a pre-made or guild or something. It's not something you're going to accomplish with rando puggers. And requires you to be highly organized. And then on top of it, it doesn't even drop mythic rewards, so, you know, despite it being extremely difficult, there's no mythic rewards. As it goes. Right. Got that last night. I'm not gonna wear that. doesn't have strength on it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. If it had strength, I'd probably do it. It doesn't, though. Your off pieces or your accessories don't have strength on them. Hey, One, how's your evening going, bro? Alright, let's see. Yeah. Alright. Why do people put fast in the title? That's what I'm really curious about. Is the instance going to go faster if you put fast in the title? Oh. Chicken nuggets for dinner? I mean, sure. If you're looking for something, I assume you have an air fryer. Pretty much everyone has an air fryer at this time. It's basically, it's like cheating at cooking. It's basically a convection oven, if you don't have one of those. It's also easier to clean up. If you have an air fryer and you're looking for easy dinner, you just basically get some fish, make some fish in it. I do fish and then, what are they called? Not egg rolls. Oh, bulgogi? Dumplings. Put some dumplings in there too. And then I make some veggies. Extremely, extremely easy and less likely to kill you. No need to do the chicken nuggets. Yeah, I don't either. I just buy a lot of frozen food. Veggies don't need to be fresh.
Interrupted.
As it turns out, I hate going shopping. You spend money and then you just eat it and it makes you feel bad. Or it makes you fat. Both things that you don't want. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I think about too much stuff. Like, I think about stuff too much in life, guys. It's just, that is the going shopping cycle. It might make you feel good if you buy something that tastes good, but then it makes you fat or helps kill you. So, you know, obviously everything in, good evening, Jez. Everything in moderation, right? But, yeah, that's basically the cycle of going shopping, unless you have someone that can make good stuff for you that's also relatively healthy for you. Such as a homemaker, stay-at-home person. It's just not, the stuff that, you know, makes you feel good is the stuff that kills you, so usually the way that goes. You guys. Yep. Not even doing the caches this week. I guess if you do the cache, you get some Valor Stones out of it. I'm not even in the instance. I don't know what they're... Yep. Well, we'll see how this goes, guys. Gotten a couple tens done, and we've done a decent chunk of tens now, so... Oh god, yes. Alright, let's see how this goes.
With its complement of cannons, it can... Wait.
Can complement my cannon.
Intruders?
Oh! Oh!
Since the decimation about... With its complement of cannons, it can... Wait. Who are those intruders?
Doing the badong-dong, guys. Oh, yes. You know, despite doing relatively decent chunk of damage, there's still people that rip at higher, keys. There's still people that rip aggro off you, either intentionally or unintentionally. Like, if you get a guy on the side that's just getting clipped occasionally by, like, a blessed hammer, I generally won't be able to pick that up.
Outsiders, get to the Dawnbreaker.
What?
Secure the deck. We need to gain control.
Where the fuck did my fucking... What the fuck just happened to my low? What just happened to my low? What the fuck just happened to my lay on hands?
Consumes everything.
I fucking have forbearance. Where'd it go?
Airships approaching. Be careful, outsider. Those aren't ours.
No idea where my fucking load just went. Actually, the forbearance is from... No one else's forbearance. I use that on someone's pet? No, no, no. Okay. Oh, buddy. I have no idea. I have no idea where lay on hands went, guys. I used it. No one has forbearance in the group. And I didn't get healed. These two pulls were pretty difficult. The next pull's gonna be difficult too.
They've webbed the dawn.
Use literally all my fucking cooldowns.
To break it free. They've got us surrounded. You'll need to use those mounts of yours to fly to them. No time to rest. Head to the next ship and defeat the crew.
No fucking idea where my lay on hands went. I must have cast it on someone's pet? I have no fucking idea. Hear that? Or I cast it and no, because I wouldn't have been able to cast Divine...
Only one more ship in the
I wouldn't have been able to cast Divine Shield if I cast Lay on Hands on myself. It's not, I mean, it's still on cooldown, so... Two mob packs pretty difficult. That last one's pretty difficult too, but usually you can use mitigation for it. Okay. Thank God for Sentinel. It's actually pretty amazing that people have Sentinel in it. They don't have Sentinel.
We have learned to embrace the dark. Be not afraid. Let it embrace you.
Ah, pro tank things. Ah.
The night guides me, empowers me.
Defensive.
The shadows bless me.
Watch your step.
Night be unending.
The void consumes everything.
Feel night's embrace.
Defensive.
You'll waste. She's gonna go phase 2 pretty soon.
Dark. The shadows bless you. All shall be
That
shadows.
was a waste.
She's lost control of her magic. Get out of there.
I've legit been outside that orb, by the way. How the fuck did you die? I've legit been outside that orb, by the way, and died to it. Hey Jess, I said hello to you before.
Unending.
Farming hellos?
Feel night's embrace.
Didn't even stick around. Oh, I just got fucking one tapped. Obsidian Beam. I think that has something to do with the debuff. Someone has a BR?
Darkness
BR?
prevails. The shadows bless you.
BR?
Watch your step.
Someone has a BR.
And so the Harbinger shall claim Hallowfall.
Got hit for 9 mil. Well, there's that.
Embrace the darkness. The night guides me, empowers me.
Go to order.
Defensive.
Dude, that one hit for like a quarter, right? Is it just the later ones? Why the fuck did I get hit for 9 mil and instantly kill me? Like that's
The shadows bless
like legit more HP than I had.
Watch your step.
night be unending. Feel night's embrace.
Defensive.
This one's not gonna hit for... Yeah, that one only hit for half. It must be the later on ones hit for more. I don't fucking know why.
Watch your step.
Peer into the dark. The shadows bless you.
Defensive.
And so you fall.
Watch your step.
Night be
That's in a really bad spot.
She's lost control of her magic. Get out of there.
I have a battle res anymore. Someone has a battle res.
Watch your step.
Peer into the dark. Feel night's embrace.
Defensive.
Gonna use that.
The shadows bless you.
Watch your step.
Night be unending.
Defensive.
Darkness.
Bro, it fucking did it again! He hit me for 3.5 mil.
Feel night's embrace.
I think did I have forbearance up?
Consumes everything.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. I was looking, I swear it was grayed out.
Darkness, let all be given to the eternal night.
So that's the one that fucked us last time with the 4-beam?
Embrace the darkness. The night guides me, empowers me.
Looking at the placement too, I was trying to kite them over to where the blobs disappeared from.
Defensive.
This one's fine. That's a quarter. I think we had one problem with this before, and someone said it's because things aren't getting cleansed, but I don't know what's actually supposed to be cleansed.
Watch your step.
Night be unending.
Then she fucking hit me for 3.5k in my back. Come on.
Feel night's embrace.
Defensive.
That would have only done half my HP.
Watch your step.
The shadows bless you.
Defensive.
All shall be shadowed.
Uh,
She's lost control of her magic. Get out of there.
I must have derped out. I swear I had forbearance, but I shouldn't have had forbearance. I'll save Sentinel this time. No reason to use it early.
Night be unending.
Another cooldown that's really good, so.
Feel night's embrace.
Defensive.
That only did 50% of my HP bar again. The fuck?
The shadows bless you.
Watch your step.
Peer into the dark.
Inevitably.
Defensive.
I'm out of cooldowns, so I still have my,
Feel night's embrace.
Watch your step.
Night be unending.
Yes, it's certainly up. Bubble. Don't fucking care.
Eternal night. She's lost control of her magic. Get out of there. I feel the dark's embrace. Find and defeat them, or we will have to face them.
Interrupt. Watch your step. Inclined. Watch your step. Frontal. Watch your step.
Inevitably, the void consumes everything.
Frontal. Watch your step. Frontal.
Like, you can't even, like, it'd be nice to say, like, oh, just hang on to your word of glory for when you need it, right? There is legit sometimes no time between when I need it and I go to use it and I die, because especially if I'm stuck in a GC. So.
Frontal.
Wait, what? Why the fuck are people dead?
Right.
Look at his HP bar, I didn't need to load that. Covering up my HP bar and I got confused and I thought it was the same thing, it wasn't. I don't know how people fucking died. Like, is on the stairs or something? There's just one guy and he's aggro to me. I think they walked into blobs on the stairs. Probably could actually pull this guy out and farm some trash with it. What we're gonna do. Actually, no. I'm gonna get people killed based on what's going on here. This little thing can fuck people over if they aren't paying attention to it. Fortunate.
They tried to defile our faith. Instead, you have weakened their commander.
Aggro?
Frontal. Frontal. Frontal.
The void consumes everything.
Frontal. 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 Frontal.
Your screen flashes red like you're about to die, but you clearly did not lose. Jesus Christ.
Frontal.
They really need to rethink how tanking works and make it more so it's, healer out of mana? What's going on here, guys? I shouldn't have needed to use Gok there.
Frontal. Crowd control. Frontal.
Want to save Sentinel for... No, I shouldn't save that. We still have a while to go on this trash.
Frontal. Watch your step. Grunter.
Ashes! There's a lieutenant in my house! Kill it!
Oh, no.
Grunter. AOE incoming.
Try getting around the side here so we can better angle the...
Grunter.
piece. Die, because I don't have cooldowns, guys. There you go.
AOE incoming.
I know, fucking cool, because I had low left.
Grunter.
I had low left. Did I have DS up? I don't know.
Grunter. AOE incoming.
Side. This.
Grunter.
And the guy died and left the party. Good. Well, that means it's pretty much over.
AOE incoming.
Like, where I have to hold aggro, guys, if you get hit in the face by one of the fucking purple things, that's fucking you. There's tight corridors here, and that's basically what we have to work with. That's why I'm trying to make my tanking go back and forth predictable.
AOE incoming.
I have to leave after this, but... What's going on here? I think he just intentionally died. Oh. Okay. I don't want to wipe because there's still people there. Like the tank in me says there's still people there. But yeah, it's pretty much over. I fucked up on the first boss where we got insta-give. Well, one of those where we got insta-give for 6 mil, and then I got hit for a backstab 3.5 mil. That was me. And apparently you have to use mitigation on the second half of that boss after... There's some sort of cleanse mechanic. Let's look at this real quick here. It felt like her heals were really fucking light. Obviously I fucked up on the first boss, though. Guys were standing and shit at the end there and getting pegged by it. Let's see. Healing looks pretty decent. I'm 31% of healing. It should be higher, but that's still not super horrible. We see me below second and third place in heal, so that's not super bad. I think this guy was healing up DPS players that didn't know where to stand or were running into shit, like at the end there. There's tight quarters, guys. There's only so much you can do with it, so you have to move around a lot, and I was trying to oscillate back and forth between 90-degree arcs, and people were still getting hit by it, so I don't know. And also, like, I'm pretty sure on the courtyard, when I ran in to get the sub-boss, people, like, one of those mobs, like, plops down little, like, purple things on the ground, and I think 2 people or 3 people just ran straight, 2 people just ran straight through it and died. Like right into the AoE and died. Which is not me either. Right over here. And this guy. When I was pulling this guy out over to 8, they stood in the courtyard here on it and got plopped on. Take a look at the boss now. No, it's Obsidian Beam. Just the 5.4 mil. Why was it? Why did one of the times it do 9? Why did one of the times did it do 9 and one of the times it did 6? Obsidian Beam. And it's not the same amount when she starts. With the 3 beam, it does less damage than the 4 beam. The 4 beam does more damage. One of them, it didn't even do anything. I had like, it did like 25% of my HP when I had Gawk on, which means it did basically half my HP. I don't know why it's doing more damage sometimes, and it must be I had certain mitigation effects up or something. What did I want to look at? What happened? Oh, how the fuck did I not cast DS? Was I just staring at it? Let's take a look here. I'm actually curious. Was I just staring at it and I just didn't push the button? It might be. Sometimes it happens. Like this game is... This game, like, when you get stuck in your rotations... You get stuck in your rotations, you'll literally just sit there and stare at shit, and like your brain just blanks out. Ready to push DS too. Right here. GC. I died in GC. You gotta be fucking shitting me. It wasn't blanked out, it was partially blanked out. I died in GC. Yeah. Dude, fucking Blizzard, if your game does 5 million things and you have to have like split-second reactions, fucking change how the GC functions. I shouldn't like have to constantly rotate through my spells and then have to react to something with an ability that's basically on the GC. So some of these abilities, obviously Ardent Defender and Gawk, are not on the GC, and they're both cooldown. They're both on cooldown right now, right? What did I hit first? What did I hit? I hit something that trapped me in GC. Right when I needed to use it, because Obsidian Beam's coming up. I heal myself. Right there. I heal myself because I got chunkered. Yeah, I just heal myself with Word of Glory. I heal myself with Word of Glory, and then I just got trapped in GC. You can see it down here. So I couldn't cast DS. Also, someone just took my Blessing of Sacrifice right now, by the way, which also isn't helping things. It didn't show up in the damage log, but we were rotating DS, or Blessing of Sacrifice right now. Why, you see a little red aura underneath me? Yeah. I trapped... Oh, is it not this? No, no, no. I hit a different... It wasn't Word of Glory. I cast Avenger Shield? Has to put me in GC. Consecrate. Nope, not consecrate. It wasn't Word of Glory. Oh, put me in Word. What? Has to consecrate. Glory. Cast Blessed Hammer. I fucking cast Blessed Hammer. Unfucking real. Which is also mitigation. It's not that much, though. Word of Glory matters. Blessed Hammer doesn't really matter at all. Max. I cast Blessed Hammer. My mouse is right here, guys. It's right fucking there. And I'm wondering why it's fucking on cooldown right now. My mind is like, why is this gray? I thought it was, Forbearance or something. It's not. I didn't have Forbearance. Avenging Wrath used to give you Forbearance. Still do that? I don't think it does. Okay. Well, that sucks, guys. Apparently, the 4-beam really fucking chunks you. First, the 3-beam isn't that bad. 4-beam 100% chunks the shit out of you. Someone's advertising with their Twitch TV name in the fucking raid finder, in the group finder, guys. You can report advertisement. That counts as a report advertisement. Not that I would do that, but that's fucking hilarious. You an asshole. And because, well, it isn't even 3 yet. It's 3 in other parts of the world right now because of DST. They don't have DST. Also, it could be... So, even though DST happened, right? So, the time of day changed. Even though DST happened, the time of day changed. It doesn't necessarily mean... that people's sleep schedules have adjusted to it. Which means they aren't staying up as late because they're actually tired, because it's actually past 3 prior to DST right now, right? So, even if it isn't 3, or if it is 3, they're already going to bed because they're tired. Because they're on non-DST time. Alrighty. Most unfortunate. 1 second, guys. Looking for groups right now. Once again, after DST happened, basically it is technically later. I guess, what would that be? Sleep schedule-wise later than it actually is right now? Yeah. You have to open this up to other groups that, let's see. Nothing, even looking at all groups right now. One moment, please. What are we going to play, guys, after we're done with WoW? Okay. Call of Duty? Are we going to be Call of Duty streamer and complain about MMR? Excuse me, SBMM? Talk about how it ruins the game because we can't get our 50 kill bomb in less than a minute? You're staring at a standby screen, guys. I'm trying so hard. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. Got so far. I guess that's WoW in general, isn't it? Nothing. It is a standby screen. If I ever do beat the timers, I assume that's something where he's super sweaty. Hey? This is Erotic Wake. Sure. Oh, I just went to miss the turnip. Erotic Wake. Yep. Fuck. Why did I accept that? Didn't get approved in the food line.
Punches, lucky doos and root.
Yep. So this is a completion group. I don't really mind. I don't care. They said they wanted to try actually making time, though. Ah, yes. Apparently that was Dabs. Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And now you learn the true lesson of the void.
Yet another of the Kyrian's loyal servants. Have you come here to be slaughtered as well?
On me, apparently.
This temple was merely the first to fall. Soon, all of Bastion will burn.
Interrupt.
on here? A lot of cooldowns there.
Help, sir.
No!
Help, sir.
No! Oh.
Help, sir. Help, sir.
That. Okay. Took too much, guys. I was out of cooldowns too after the pull on the guy on the side. These guys go over there.
Help, sir.
How many cooldowns up?
Help, sir. Interrupt. Help, sir.
The fuck? Are they getting hit by a cleaver? Grab the boss just yet.
Defensive.
So, for some strange reason, I still understand why people don't want to kill the gatekeepers. And for some strange reason, people criticize you for killing the gatekeepers.
Defensive.
But we legit looked at the efficiency scores of them. And they're well worth doing in terms of clearing trash. And the speed of clearing trash.
Defensive. Frontal. Defensive.
The void consumes everything.
Defensive.
Save our Avenger Shield for when the spawns happen.
Defensive. Frontal. Defensive.
Stitch flesh will be
Good.
irked to know you destroyed his prize creation. I am sure he would gladly take your limbs as repayment.
Inevitable. The void consumes everything.
I thought about picking him up with the last group, but I didn't do
Watch
it.
your step.
Because we overpulled on the first one and wiped the group, so.
Watch your step. Frontal. Watch your step. Interrupt. Frontal. Watch your step. Crowd control.
The void consumes
Interrupt. Frontal.
And yeah, we finally got a heal off.
Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step.
We have aggro on pretty much everything. The only way the guy died is if he stood in one of the puddles.
inevitable. The void consumes.
Watch your step.
Probably gonna have problems with the double pull coming up too. Bubble.
Watch your step.
Also need cooldowns here, which you're not going to have for the fight coming up. Oh.
Frontal. Frontal.
Double mitigated.
Interrupt. Frontal.
Inevitably,
Interrupt.
the void.
When I have to keep hitting Word of Glory, and I don't have time to use Shield of Righteous.
Face me, Necromancer. Thanatos will be avenged.
Not where we want to be. And then you have to get Consecrate on the ground. If I don't have Consecrate on the ground, then I lose not only healing, like it's like just like you just fall off the side of a cliff. I also lose out on mitigation effects too.
Your temper lies in greed. Your brethren are butchered. You have already lost.
Vile
Interrupt.
monster!
Took aggro? These guys is actually difficult. That's nice pulling them in. That's good.
Frontal. Interrupt. Frontal. Watch your step. Frontal.
And it's got one tap. You have a
Watch your step.
battle res? No. They're running.
Frontal.
Healer is right behind me.
Watch your step. Frontal. Interrupt.
That's the right one. Alright. Well, there's that. I don't know how these fuckers got aggroed. Someone pulled, like, the group out of one of the side areas? From the looks of it? I've never seen this before. Like, they pulled a side pack?
Inevitably, consumes everything.
Probably could pull him over the side. Like, if everyone is on voice comms, I'd pull this back into the dragon on the side, but not everyone's here. Side attack over here.
You will be brought to justice!
Run.
You dare deny me the sky?
Watch your step.
I shall answer in kind!
Foolish paragon! There is nothing you...
Inevitably,
Watch your step. Run. Watch your step.
Started the fight already?
No matter. My minions are...
So, for some reason, people want you to tank them in corners, probably because it makes dealing with the ads easier?
Rise once more!
Yes? Save that for the ads, I suppose.
Breath incoming. Watch your
Already
step.
got Res off already.
Defensive. Kill ads.
Another surge in my...
Breath incoming.
will reduce you to dust.
Gotta kill the ads. We don't kill the ads. Everyone does.
Watch your step.
Final act.
Think we're fine? Okay. Got Divine
Defensive.
Pull for the next one.
My soldiers rise once more. Another soldier.
inevitably,
I have aggro on him already.
Breath incoming. Watch your
With
step.
sacrifice comes victory. Yes, you will do nicely.
Defensive.
Yes, yet more bodies to
Yeah.
harvest. Now Thor
People stood
will
in
be
shit.
pleased.
I got aggro on the farm mobs. Some mobs will random aggro, meaning even if you have aggro on them, they'll just shoot random shit, which is what the archers are doing. So you can see my aggro at the top there based on the percent. And we definitely had aggro on them. We got the melee mobs, but the range mobs kept shooting shit. Sure. Matters, but... I don't know why I'd actually use this. I guess it just does damage. I have like basically built-in silence, and then I have a rebuke on top of it, right? Alright.
No matter. My minions are a
Defensive.
Die.
soldiers rise once more.
Take it.
Breath incoming.
Inevitable. The void consumes.
Watch your step. Defensive. Collapse.
Shall serve me again.
Hey. Like, I can even taunt him, it doesn't fucking matter.
Breath incoming.
Will reduce you to dust.
That's... Alright.
Watch your step.
Sacrifice comes victory.
Defensive.
Inevitably. The void consumes.
Collapse.
Alright. First try.
Your arrival proved timely, yet the battle rages on. We cannot rest until these invaders are purged from our skies.
Good. Well, do you have Pally with the same user on Manaroth? No. I've played for basically 2 decades at this point. There's weirdly enough people that have basically been copying my username. So, yeah.
Just a moment longer. See that the parts for my new creation have arrived at last.
Pull them out. Yep. Die here in about a second. And they have popped up on other servers. Yes, I am the real one. You're about to die, guys. I have... I have Forbearance, although if I had the extra talent for Divine Shield, I would have been able to survive that, although everyone else is dead, so... Pretty sure I had aggro on stuff. I don't know why people were dying. Standing and stuff again.
Too late.
And there's the Field's Bad mob. So we were fine up until the point the A-bomb got pulled. I think that was just... Okay, guess we're doing that. Bro, if I die to the fucking little patch soldiers, I don't fucking know, guys.
Help so.
Yeah, I play basically for...
The void consumes every...
Oh, no, no. Okay. That again. I don't have the fucking cooldowns for this.
Help so. Run. Help so.
Guess we'll eat that. Have one fucking cast.
Run.
Oh yeah, it's not bad necessarily. Dead here in about 8 seconds. I finally killed the trash. Heroism.
Run.
Fucking balls.
In the...
Improved.
Boss went off.
Improved.
Kinda tough. You literally can't fucking tell your group members you're waiting on cooldowns for pull, right? But there's legit cases like when we're in the... Actually, I think you can outrun that. I don't need to do that. For legit cases in the courtyard, like near the bridge, before the bridge, where I didn't have the cooldowns and basically it was just over. I couldn't think harder.
Run. Run. Help so.
Inevitable. The void consumes everything.
I stun him. It's tough to figure out which mobs you can stun and which you can't stun.
My assistant. These raw materials are in need of processing.
Help soak. Interrupt. Help soak. Help soak.
Like if I eat those, I run and eat those, I've literally been instant-good by them before. I'm pretty sure if you just run around in a circle, you're fine.
Help soak.
You stun them? No.
Inevitably, the void.
Okay. Guess we're going.
Frontal.
Really hard to see. Usually play 2 to 4 weeks after expansion launch, and then I'm done until the next one. This one is probably the longest we've ever played the game.
Frontal.
Ooh, he's almost out of mana, by the way. I missed 1%? There's no fucking way. What did we miss? I pulled all the trash.
Inevitably, the void consumes everything.
Frontal.
How vexing! Rotsview, get to work, and don't fail me like your predecessor!
Need to keep drinking. I don't know why he stopped.
Target you.
Now I have to rebuild those two from scratch. It seems I must take matters into my own hands.
Full mana? Does this give you full mana? Oh, much better. Okay. No, we did hit 100% after that last pull, so we were right. Okay.
Run out.
I must.
The void consumes everything.
Thanks for the likes, I appreciate it, bro. I can eat this one. I can do.
Stout and strong.
What the fuck was that? We single phased him?
Was yet to come.
What the fuck was that? Holy bejesus damage. What the fuck was that, guys? That's the fastest we've ever killed that guy. I mean, obviously you can use the spear, but you can only use the spear once, right? What just happened to that guy? I have no fucking idea. Okay. That's usually the boss we have problems with, by the way. What?
Watch your step.
Fucking got him. Oh my god, I just wasted my bubble because of that.
Enough of you!
Using intercession, guys, in the middle of your fucking paladin rotations is the most tone death ability Blizzard has ever added to paladins.
Can escape the storm.
Where you have to get 3 holy power after you're down a teammate, which usually means bad things are happening. Wrong ability.
Watch your step.
Can escape the storm.
So someone's down, and if it's a healer, it's even worse, right? And you have to save up 3 holy power, which you use to keep yourself alive while that's all going on.
Watch your step.
Can escape the storm. I have had enough of you.
And then you have to get it off on someone you may or may not be in range of.
Watch your step.
Can escape the storm.
Inevitably, the void consumes everything.
Wait to see if
Target you.
we're gonna wait to see if someone else can get.
Watch your step.
Can escape the storm.
But now we have no charges left for the healer.
Futile
Okay.
effort. Such a futile effort. A pity. You will not witness this realm's destruction.
Problems with this boss. It's the third boss. Have had a lot of issues with it. Thanks, Marin. I don't even know what Patch Me Up does. But I don't know. I think I had that on since about halfway into the instance. 36 deaths, guys. Casual 36. Most of these deaths were easily preventable, too. I think only one of these I was basically responsible for, which was, we pulled another pack in...
Bastion shall be laid to waste.
Occasionally you get DPS, too, that also can't wait for you to take aggro, and they run in when you have loose aggro on them, and die. Like, which just happened earlier here on the end boss.
Had enough of you.
What pack did we pull and just died instantly?
Watch your step.
Can escape the storm. Such a futile effort.
There's dead. Dead. Now we're out of intercession charges.
Had enough of you.
Watch your step.
Can escape the storm.
The fucking... You see how much of my HP got chunked by Blessing of Sacrifice?
A fool to face me.
And there's another wipe.
A pity. You will not witness this realm's destruction.
I was getting chunked by Blessing of Sacrifice, which went off. I think Blessing of Sacrifice is limited to... When you drop below 20% it stops, but does it take up to a certain amount of your HP? Pretty expensive necrotic quick run. Holy shit. We ran out of cooldowns in the center area prior to the bridge on the side. I can't even zoom out.
Bastion shall be laid to waste.
Holy shit, they're doing that right. No way.
Watch your step.
Had enough of you.
Watch your step.
Can escape the storm.
Watch your step.
Can escape the storm.
That's in a good spot.
In the
Watch your step.
the void consumes.
No boss. Also good.
Watch your step.
Can escape the storm. Such a futile effort.
And it's that time of the day, guys. People are getting tired.
Watch your step.
Can escape the
Over healing. Usually when the healer comes back, they aren't ready to heal again for whatever reason. You have to basically overcompensate for them coming back into the fight.
Watch your step.
I'm about to die.
the storm.
I'm about to die.
Such a futile effort. I've had enough of you.
Watch your step.
Can escape the storm.
People are getting tired. DST, guys.
Watch your step.
Can escape the storm.
I'm almost out of mana. This is gonna really suck here in about a minute.
Everything.
I think you should be dead before it matters, though. First try.
Victory against a fraction of our forces.
Plate helm, which we don't need. Pretty rough group, guys. Healer definitely losing things at the end. Select. And nothing that can be traded. I've noticed we're getting a lot more specific pieces that can't be traded. Thanks. Or group. That's pretty rough. You make the fucking portal and then leave the group? Oh, there we go. Big, apparently. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. So, for some reason, the guy was criticizing me at the beginning. Once again, I don't understand this. These guys have the highest efficiency score out of pretty much any of the mobs in here, right? Why wouldn't you pull them? Or is this like golf, where the lower the score is better? I don't think so, because there's a lot of those small trash mobs that have really low score, like these guys. Back here. Yeah, these are 45 million HP. And they give 0.3%, right? This guy has 84 million HP, but he gives 5.42. Higher efficiency score is better. Straightforward, right? So for some reason, they tell me not to pull gatekeepers. Like, you didn't say in the last one, but that's what I've been heard in this instance is don't pull the gatekeepers. But why don't you pull the gatekeepers, guys? They spawn trash, but the trash isn't really all that, like, it doesn't matter, and then you just kite it over to the next one. You don't have to sit there and tank the trash at the mob. Oh, I didn't pull too much here. I think we got another group. I think we got these guys in with this group here, which we couldn't tank because my cooldowns, I burned down my cooldowns. Where did I burn them? I burned my cooldowns on this pull, I think, with these guys in here. Somewhere in here. Either way, we didn't have cooldowns for this group, and then we wiped at the beginning, which caused some wipes. Then over here, I think we ran out of cooldowns too. Healer was light as well. Mage was a pumper. The one boss he basically insta-gibbed. The third boss he basically insta-gibbed. Yeah. Either healer was, he got tired or something, I don't fucking know. Better. The majority that. Also better. It's because he died? Let's look at healing. I am the majority of his healing. The last fight. Majority of his healing overall. We're using basically all my cooldowns when they're when I had the opportunity to do so. Warrior's 7% above me, which is still good. Felt like her heals were light though. Third boss, not so much. The last boss felt light. Let's take a look at boss triggers, guys. This is a super long fucking instance. What do we have for boss uptime? 36 minutes. We had 23 instances. That is way more than half. 63% of the time. Worst we've seen is 66% of the time, so that's still better. That's still really high. Should be, it's usually about half in decent instances, and we've seen as low as 40 or 35% in really good instances. It's almost directly proportional to everyone in the party being good, because they don't get hit enough where boss actually does anything, because this basically triggers on people that take damage, right? Assuming I'm doing my job and holding aggro, right? There's definitely a lot of Word of Glory spam in there, where I was running down Consecrate and running down the ability to run Shield of Righteous because it trades Holy Power between these two abilities. And eventually just getting pooped on. Oh. A lot of those deaths were people standing and shit, though. Okay, well, next one. Not a lot of choices right now, so might as well take one, even if it's exactly what we're looking for. Alright. Lots of completion dungeons tonight, guys, which is basically just people looking for the vault slot. Which, honestly, to be perfectly honest, it usually includes people that just can't do the instance normally.
What is your command?
Sometimes not. I want to get another one in here before we're done. Absolutely no words. Very weird. This is the solemn walk. It's once again it's a completionist group, so
Foreman says pipe's leaking again. Fly up. Glue them shut.
there might be everyone that's ready to fucking die over and over and over again. So, yeah. We'll still try to clear it in time. Also might not be speaking English, too. West Coast. Frame rate locked. There we go. Much better. Oh, yeah. I had my frame rate the entire expansion pack, guys, had my frame rate limiter on. Would do that? Who would sit there at 240 FPS? I have no idea. That's not nearly enough. Oh, they're gonna kick me. Alright, bro. Love you too. What do you want? Next group. Like something that's talented in or something. We found out Blessing of Protection, if you don't have it talented, it doesn't even matter if you use it, by the way. It's some sort of check on some sort of website somewhere that wants you to use it. And we actually found it very difficult to find groups when I didn't have Blessing of Protection talented, despite the fact that basically no one uses it. Is it good to have? Sure. A lot of time in which people legit don't actually use it, though. Same fucking group. Somehow. I don't know what's with the double procs, by the way. Alright. Well, we're going to Stone Vault again, guys.
We are the Titan's bedrock and foundation.
This group actually said something in chat, though, so... It's always a good sign. Like, not talking about, like, they don't have to shoot the shit, but just, hi. Bare minimum. Yeah, so as I mentioned last week, guys, we found out I briefly, over the course of 2 days, I did not have Blessing and Protection talented, and it was extremely difficult to find groups. Extremely, extremely difficult. Put the talent point back, because I don't use it. I don't use it at all. A lot of paladins don't if you watch them stream. You know, it's nice and everything, maybe they'll occasionally use it, but it's literally a waste of talent. Anyways, I moved it over to Consecrate, because, you know, if you're out of your Consecrate, that's actually a really big deal as far as mitigation goes, right? And it helps. So I moved my Bop to Consecrate, and we legit could not find groups until I put this back. I still don't fucking use it. It's one of the reasons I moved the talent in the first place, just like there's a lot of people that have Boss talented and they never use it, which is the whole reason you take Worthy Sacrifice.
Foreman says pipe's leaking again. Fly up! Glue them shut!
And we legit could not find groups. It's a website or someone looking through my talents and goes, oh, they don't have Bop, they're a bad paladin. Once again, despite the fact that, you know, you have to use it, right? If I could actually have Bop and give it to, like, the healer to use, I would 100% do it. But I can't. Like, I can't give people access to my talents. Alright. Hey, look, guys. Literally a minute later, we're back here again. 2 minutes later. So, yeah. Like I said, people legit have just random, artificial, arbitrary baselines that they use for picking out people in groups. Obviously, the one that's kind of, you know, pretty decently important is gear score, but you can't figure out the other one, which is whether or not people know mechanics or not, right? Until it's too late. Or they're tired and they can't perform anymore like the last group.
And now you learn the true lesson of the void.
So here we are. High Speaker Eirik.
Oh!
Or is it just Eirik now? He's fled from the Hall of Awakening into the Stone Vault. He's probably running like a frightened mouse. Wee, sleepy, cowering, timorous beastie.
Drop.
Watch your step. Grandpa. Watch your
I
step.
have to Guardian. Constructs hit for 5 bajillion damage, guys.
Watch your step.
We got hit for literally... Like I mentioned, when you go out of combat in this, I mentioned before, there legit should be a thing everyone gets. The first time you enter combat from out of combat, for PvE content, you gain over the next, like, second and a half, maybe 2 seconds, the damage will be split up over the next 3 seconds. So it breaks down the damage so you don't just get, like, meta, like, insta-gibbed. Missing something? Why is he dying? Second time. Okay.
Watch your step.
Worrying about aggro.
In the void consumes everything.
Watch your step.
Okay.
Grandpa.
I don't know if they clicked on the wrong one. I'm pretty sure the DPS almost died. I don't really get why DPS guys legit can't like hold like a second for you to gain aggro, so they don't just instantly explode or safely like target whatever you're targeting, right?
Grandpa.
I have to save my cooldowns for the boss. Do this up though. Doesn't matter.
Grandpa. Grandpa.
Titanic earthen technology enhanced with magical augments. Brilliant.
Inactivating defense protocols.
Watch your step.
Seismic protocol activated.
Laser on you. Run.
Oh,
Defensive.
Intruder
that we need to defend against right there.
Watch your
Seismic
step.
protocol activated. Offensive measures engaged.
Laser on you. Run.
Dominant
Defensive.
intruder identified. Offensive.
Even after we got that, guys, I still almost died, and it set off my vertical. The one.
Watch your
Seismic
step.
protocol activated. Offensive measures engaged.
Laser on you. Run.
Dominant
Defensive.
intruder identified.
There. Got it.
Watch your
Seismic
step.
protocol activated.
You're gonna run out of cooldowns here, though.
Offensive
Actually, please don't hit me with that.
dominant
Defensive.
intruder identified.
There.
AOE incoming.
Offensive.
Another boss with a mitigation check on it. Our sentinel should be up for the next one.
Watch your
Seismic
step.
protocol activated.
And
Offensive
Laser
measures
on you. Run.
engaged.
we just fucking used my mitigation.
Defensive.
Intruder identified.
Alright. We're fine. Actually, we're not. We're probably gonna die in the next one. Actually,
Protocol activated.
we have left. We have DS, guys.
Offensive measures
Laser
engaged.
on you. Run.
Next up is DS.
AOE incoming.
Apparently, used it. That legit use every fucking one of my cooldowns. Well, Organ Defender's coming back up again.
All systems
Right.
shutting down.
Legit cycled through every fucking one of our cooldowns, guys. And then we had to
Looks like the
use
main door's
double
locked.
one.
Either one of these paths should lead us to an access console.
I might not drink anymore. I hate that fucking Ayatir uses your GC.
Interrupt.
Take fucking Aegis still aggro from me. That Paladin still aggro from me. I don't know. I can't do anything about that. I'm already doing maximum DPS, guys. He just did some sort of AoE. I think he is Templar. He's Spec Templar, and he used his ability, which then took aggro and just gibbed him.
Watch your step.
Like the pop sentinel here.
Watch your step.
Got the pop got here in a second.
Watch your step. Watch your Watch your step. Watch your step.
Oh, why the fuck do they attack the packs I'm pulling, guys? Why? All they have to do is attack the packs that are already here, and they're like, oh, the guy just showed up, I better shoot him. Like they're the actual thing. I had no idea. No idea. All they had to do is let me pull that and just focus on the trash that's here. And instead, someone threw an ability. Oh. It has me. Someone threw an ability at the guy, which then stole aggro from me. I love that pull. Did he kill a lot of shit, or because he almost died? Pretty sure that's the guy that stole aggro from me. The paladin's obviously putting out a decent chunk of damage. By the way, in order to increase the aggro for taste, they don't actually need to give you more damage. They just need to increase the aggro you do. Done him? Nope.
Watch your
And we do cart trash after this for the bypass, which also gives us trash number.
Machine speakers in the stone vault. Fanatically loyal, no doubt.
Right.
Intruder acted. Defense protocols activated.
Interrupt 1. Defensive.
Need to worry about that.
Watch your
Alright. Face the wall. Okay.
defensive.
Spend my HP.
Interrupt 2. Defensive. Watch your
That would have killed me if I didn't actually use that. You're on the clear, bud.
interrupt 1. Defensive.
Break it down!
Oh, someone got it.
Interrupt 2. Defensive. Sanctuary event. Run to edge of room. Defensive.
I don't have anything.
Just a distraction.
I had DS.
Interrupt 1.
Out of cooldowns, guys.
Enough of that.
First one didn't do shit, and subsequent ones did more and more damage. Yeah, I should have been able to do that. DS, once again, cooldowns where they're on the GC. If you aren't prepared for it, you get fucked by it. If I was prepared for that, I definitely could have done it, and I wasn't. Could have done that, guys. Age.
Intruders detected. Defense protocols activated.
Interrupt 1.
That.
Defensive.
Fine.
Watching it.
Build it up.
Defensive.
Didn't do shit
Interrupt
to me for
2.
some reason. Must be a buff puts on him or something.
Watching it. Defensive. Find clear vent. Interrupt 1.
Break it down.
Interrupt 2. Defensive. Find clear vent. Run to edge of room. Defensive.
Oh, we're doing that.
Interrupt 1.
One less problem.
Defensive.
Have anything? And we're gonna get fucked in the next one.
Find clear vent. Defensive. Interrupt 2.
Bro.
Down.
Watch wave.
Less than scrap.
And so we're actually to the point where it actually feels like we need to have defensive reductions. Have more defensive cooldowns for all the mitigation checks. Normally it's only this boss with the seismic slam we have to worry about. But apparently we're now to the point where we have to do all the mitigation checks on this boss as well. Or we get fucked by it.
Intruders detected. Defense protocol
Using,
activated.
Interrupt 1. Defensive. Watch your lip. Run to edge of lip. Defensive. Interrupt 2. Defensive. Watch your lip. Find clear vent. Interrupt 1. Defensive.
Break it down!
Interrupt 2. Defensive. Find clear vent. Watch all. Run to edge of room. Defensive.
On the fucking cooldowns again, guys.
Interrupt 1.
What the fuck am I supposed to do about this?
Watch all. Defensive.
Has oscillated between dead.
Find clear vent.
What the fuck?
Interrupt 2.
Bro, Wizard, what?
Interrupt 1. Defensive. Find clear vent.
Holy fucking shit.
Build it up. Defensive. Interrupt 2.
Good. Why are there so many fucking in?
Watch all. Defensive.
Fucking shit.
Interrupt 1.
Like, we're just barely getting by with Sentinel cooldown on it.
Find clear vent.
Fuck.
Watch way.
Gotta be fucking shitting me. When we're supposed to switch vents, they pulled the minecart into the fucking middle of us while we have to swap the vents? What the fuck is that shit? What the fuck was that? I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's okay. Well, you know. Legit oscillating between every single one of our cooldowns. We're actually to the point, guys, where we need more mitigation cooldowns because we can't cycle through the cooldowns fast enough. What is that? Like, we just barely got by. And I was ready to use my holy bulwark for the next mitigation cooldown. What the fuck? Yeah. Oh, I guess. While that's all going down and I have to work on my mitigation rotation, they pull the minecart into the middle of us while we're rotating vents. Alright.
Intruders detected. Defense protocols activated.
Interrupt 1. Defensive.
Did immediately.
Watch all.
Found Sentinel's actually pretty good.
Defensive. Interrupt 2. Defensive. Watch all. Find clear vent.
Around the
Interrupt 1. Defensive.
Break it down!
okay. Next he's got.
Interrupt 2. Defensive. Find clear vent. Watch all. Run to edge of room. Defensive.
I don't know what we're gonna do there. Okay, we didn't die.
Interrupt 1. Watch all. Defensive.
Back up.
Find clear vent. Interrupt 2.
Break it down!
Interrupt 1. Defensive. Find clear vent. Watch orb.
That fucking minecart rotation.
Defensive.
Just a
Have anything?
distraction.
At DS, maybe.
Interrupt 2.
Then scrap.
Dude. You gotta be fucking shitting me. We need more defensive mitigation. They're considering quitting. And that's over. So, we reached the point, guys, where we have a boss fight where we legit need to have more defensive cooldowns. You gotta be fucking shitting me. Yeah. That's absurd. Someone at Blizzard legit is making instances where, like, you have to have all the mitigation talents talented, otherwise you just fucking die. What the fuck is that shit? Physical, or is it spell warding? Let's see. Fucking obnoxious. The Igneous Hammer? It's Igneous Hammer, isn't it? Fire damage, so we potentially could actually use spell warding on that. Jesus Christ. Yep. That's absurd. That is absolutely ridiculously absurd. Like, the problem is there's two of them, too, and if I use DS, when it breaks my aggro, when I lose the taunt from DS, I lose aggro on one of the mobs, because I can't taunt it, because I only have one taunt. I lose aggro on one of the mobs, and I think that's why one of the guys died in one of those pulls. Absolutely fucking absurd. Current defender's fine. If it pops, that still keeps me from dying, so it doesn't even matter that it's 20%, because if it kills me, it gives me health back, and then I heal myself. That's insane, guys. Or we've done that on 10 and we haven't had that problem. Obviously we've had issues with the first guy, but the second guy I haven't had problems with just dying. Maybe we had a different healer, like a Discipline Priest or something. That guy was trying to work his cooldowns, and you could see the, whatever it's called from the monks that makes it glow green. You could see him doing that. I wonder if there's an easy way of telling if attack is physical or spell without just knowing. A lot of people asking for one. Ellie boss mods. Can tell you what if it's physical or magical. Set up weak auras. That's not automatically for all bosses. Guess we're talenting spell warding, guys. Well, sure. Bull's bad, man. Bye, I have Tears Enforcer. I almost feel like I should untalent Final Stand. Spell warding might be more useful. Like I said, with Divine Shield, it wipes your aggro when you pop it. Even though you taunt stuff, when the taunt wears off, you have to regain the aggro before people explode, which sometimes doesn't happen. Which is also kind of, kind of sucks, right? Some people, between when this wears off and when I regain the aggro, people can die. And that's obviously not what you want. I don't know why they don't give you a taunt for, like, it should last 2 seconds after Final Stand ends. So people don't... Like, it's kind of confusing when it happens, too. I don't think a lot of people actually notice this. They probably think Final Stand just gives you aggro when it doesn't. It still wipes aggro from Divine Shield. It still wipes aggro. And then you have to regain the aggro after this ends before people explode. And when people are pumping DPS, too, like that, this Paladin here actually died when he pulled aggro from me from one Avenger Shield. He pumped his... Yeah, he was a Templar. He pumped his DPS in one pull, and he just exploded after I threw one Avenger Shield, because I didn't have that much aggro. What the fuck? Lay on Hands doesn't even... Lay on Hands is great and everything, but it legit... I mean, I could use it for the armor, but the armor's only like 14% mitigation. That's not enough. Pre-low. Use it before you take damage. That's absurd. Current Defender and Divine Shield. Seconds for 3 Holy Power. A lot of points, and it's pretty deep. That's what she said. And hands doesn't matter once again because it's after the fact. You're just dead already. Divine Shield, I'd rather not use because you aggro wipe. Spell Warding we don't have yet. That's pretty much it. You have to know what attack does spell damage to use Spell Warding, because if you don't, you still die. This says 5%, but it's not. Because armor has diminishing returns, it's only about 1.3% mitigation. Guess haste would help with that, wouldn't it? Another case for haste. One legit went through and min-maxed Tank Buster mitigation effect. Min-maxed mitigation effects for tanks, so you just have to use your fucking mitigations on rotation. Why would you ever do that? That's so unfun. Sometimes you need mitigation effects, guys, for when stuff goes wrong, right? Not just for pushing a button because the bell rings, you know. If someone's off the rotation, I need to help someone else, or I eat damage from something outside of the tank mitigation effect. Like I said, I really miss scaling from DF, guys. I really miss DF scaling for where dungeons it was more granular, and as fuck your gear went up with you pretty linearly, where it doesn't really do that. You just kind of go up to about 7s, and then you kind of plateau right around there, and then you have to slowly grind with crests. Or you can run raids and they're easier. Elves and everything else that drops. That's the spell warding, guys. Yes, the paladin, like, damage-wise, he wasn't really even that high, but occasionally when he pops his Templar ability, he just dies, which probably makes him feel pretty good. Because it's all super bursty damage. He wasn't doing too hot. Target's kind of alright. Kills felt good. Yeah. Healer was trying to. We didn't have, like, if we were on voice comms, you could obviously coordinate when to use what cooldowns when, right? This is where it starts getting min-maxed. I thought we were going to encounter this as, like, 11s or 12s, and we're running into this shit in a 10. Now we have spell warding. Like, no special effect while it's running? What the fuck, Blizzard? You can't see when it shuts off! What is that? Oh, thanks. Thanks, brah. That was, blessing. Oh. Oh. Here's a cooldown with Blessing and Protection. I don't know why that... You already have Forbearance. Why is that a thing? Legacy shit. Reduce cooldown on spell warding. Reduce cooldown on my spell... That's just telling you it shares it. Let's take a look. You know, putting aside the fact that basically I ran out of mitigations to use on the boss. Let's see how many times boss went off. Boss went off 13 times out of 18 minutes. That's insanely high. That is ridiculously high. The highest we've ever seen, so that has... That was a 76% uptime on boss. Obviously, it only lasts 12 seconds. That means when it was off cooldown, there's only 23% downtime. Before it was casting 24, 23. Or it ticked and someone took damage. So a lot of people are standing and shit or taking damage from stuff. Healer's pretty good. The healer's healing was me. Definitely taking a lot of damage. The fucking tank mitigation effect's constant. And it feels like with this expansion pack, guys, putting aside the granularity of the scaling in keys, which feels like it's too hard, it just goes up and plateaus too hard compared to Dragonflight, but prior to them nerfing the keys and like lowering the difficulty. I don't care if people are running keys 30, as long as I can granularly work it up. You know, it doesn't really matter. So like it's easier to do the dungeons along the way instead of just getting hit by one effect that instantly kills you. You got a little of a notification and less brick keys along the way, right? I don't know why they did this and pushed everything to the ground. I guess they thought the number was too high or something. I don't really know. You go to 100, it doesn't fucking matter. Go to level 120, it doesn't matter. That's unfortunate. Well, now we have spell warding, guys. That also means I get a tiny little heal at the beginning and the end. I get 160,000 healing. I'm really pissing in the bucket. But I do get Blessing and Calling, which means I can move faster when it's on me. Not that it matters, because usually I'm standing still for a mitigation check. Decent. I wish there was an easy way to figure out what add-ons, or an add-on, or easy way to figure out what bosses are casting what. Yeah. Don't cast warns a player when their current target has buffs or debuffs that eliminate or significantly mitigate incoming damage. You know what would be great, guys? Is an inverted version of that, which means when you are a tank and someone casts an ability on you that greatly reduces your damage, you don't use your own mitigation effects. Oh, that would be so good. That would be an absolute always take add-on for tanks. Because, for instance, the monk was using her ability on me, right? She was casting whatever the green glowy shit is on me, which is basically the same thing as Gok. It's like super reduces my damage, like pain suppression for priests. Greatly reduces my damage. Which I can visually see, but I can't always see, like, you know, you don't always, it doesn't register all the time when it goes off or use it at the same time. Oh, that would be so incredibly good if you had something like that that just tells you basically the abilities of other classes that are on you that greatly reduce your damage when it happens. Someone says it doesn't exist. The closest thing it tells you, shows you damage taken when both spell icon and color depending on damage type. Yeah. Not seeing anything. It actually is pretty amazing that this doesn't exist. Not talking about the one, I mean the mitigation one would also be one. If someone casts something on you that greatly reduces your damage, like it just tells you like as an icon here for the spell type and the name and like the percentage for it. Wago. All type of damage. I don't want to know the damage after I'm dead. That doesn't help. Just read the dungeon journal. That's not an add-on. Read the logs after you die. You're dead already. Weird when people suggest stuff like that. Like they don't like, huh, you know, maybe I don't want to die, right? Maybe I want to cast the ability before I'm dead and go, huh, this is what killed me. I have to remember it for every single boss and every single attack. Sometimes even trash mobs are doing stuff like that. You need to figure out which, like if I can use spell warding, because it's much more useful than Bop is, what mobs will actually, like, it matters for. Huge. Just know what every damage dealing ability does, Cat. Colored combat text. You take combat text after you're dead. Details damage taken by spell. You're dead already. Like when you see the cast, guys, it should just tell you the like color it for the damage type. Not a thing, guys. We're talking about add-ons that are after the fact. You're dead already. That's not helpful. Like, I can look at the damage logs without doing that and go, oh, this killed me, and then look at it. Rise everything. That's not the same thing as being able to easily see what's coming in. Alright, well, we're going to call things here for this evening, guys. Tonight will be more World of Warcraft. We'll be continuing on with our 10s, hopefully on earlier too. Tonight's stream was very short, mainly because I got on late here. And tomorrow will be resets, and I guess we're going to have to use spell warding now, because we legit ran into a boss where I did not have enough mitigation cooldowns to get through all the rotations, all of his checks, with called Igneous Hammer. Igneous Hammer. And then I also ate a minecart. The fucking shit is that? After I have to rotate vents and while I'm trying to dodge shit and dodge mitigation effects, the fucker just goes and pulls a minecart right into the like as I'm running across, just runs off and pulls a minecart into me. What the fuck is that? Like literally world's worst RNG. I don't think that's on a set timer. If it was, is absolutely terrible timing. Well, that happens, guys. We're going to call things as I mentioned for this evening, guys. Tonight will be more World of Warcraft. If you are new to the stream and you enjoyed the bullshit, enjoyed the fun, you enjoyed watching me die horribly, and then having to take spell warding, after all this time, make sure you hit the follow button on your select platform. Rip Tears Enforcer, guys. It's gone now. Rip that guy. Can't get rid of that. Having 2 extra charges allows you to buffer the spell much better than if you have 1 charge for min-maxing. Like, really, really valuable. Putting aside the cooldown reduction on it. And then if I get off rotation where I can't cast Consecrate, Word of Glory, lose out on so much. been on so much mitigation that just falls off if you're just sitting there casting Word of Glory on yourself or doing something else. Well, that's the way it goes, guys. Make sure to follow button on your select platform. I stream to Kick, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Trovo, as well as TikTok every day from late night to early morning, GMT-6, so late night North America time. You stream for about 5 to 6 hours, give or take. Depends on my life, what's happening, etc., etc. The usual, guys. I am out here for this evening. What poop? What do you want, poop? Also, it's weirdly enough, you showed up on my left screen, but then didn't show up. Yeah, you asked me earlier, I responded to you. No, I do not. I've been playing this game for over 20 years at this point, and there's a lot of people that have popped up that basically are identical to me. I don't know why. And some people even take time to level up the characters. The name itself is not like a name people pick. I am the original OG. I've been here forever. If you need proof, here you go. You can check the forums as well. My name goes back way. It's named. It's attached to the character. Let's see. What do we have for feats of strength? There you go. Realm First Illustrious Archaeologist, 2010. Over 9,000. We also have a Bloodthirsty achievement I got a long time ago. That popped earlier than that. I had the earlier version earlier than that. There it is, 08. Yeah, that's totally a copycat. That's literally what I do. That guy, whoever that is, just copycatted me. Yeah, that's a copycat. Fucking crazy. They even do the same shit as me. How the fuck is that a thing? So if you're curious and you're like, well, no, you might be the impersonator, right? If you look for my name on the forums, you can actually find either that or Ben Sam, which is also me, which is Horde Ret Paladin, whatever the equivalent of 60 is now. I used to twink in Battlegrounds in way back in the day. So you'll actually find forum posts confirming, basically like mentioning me way back in the day, so you know it's actually me and I didn't name change or whatever on my server. I am the OG, and for some strange fucking reason, there are legit people. I've been around so long, there are people that copy what I do and pretend to be me. And like we aren't remotely connected to Manarath too in my server groups, so like I never get phased with them for the most part. Occasionally we do, but not usually. So like I never see the fuck, and someone just decided to do what I do. It's absolutely insane. I used to sit in Stormwind, and prior to that, way back in Vanilla and Burning Crusade, I sat in Ironforge. And also Wrath of the Lich King. In Ada, I moved to Stormwind because they put portals only in Stormwind, and as such, everyone left Ironforge. Now, Stormwind is empty because Blizzard messed around with the phasing after Dragonflight launched. And as such, basically, Stormwind's always empty, despite the fact that it never should be, but it is, because they fucked up the phasing. They probably only wanted to make, the expansion capital, the city that people actually visit. But normally, for each expansion pack, I usually play the game for about 2 to 4 weeks. This is probably the longest I've ever played it, mainly because there's not really much going on right now, in terms of games to stream. But as long as I've ever played an expansion pack since, like, Wrath. But yeah, usually I play for 2 to 4 weeks and then we stream other games, but I am him as it goes. I'm him, and as it turns out, there's now another guy that does legit. Does he sit in a wild sea cradle too? Like, does he sit here in a wild sea cradle, and that's what he does? And then basically 2 to 4 weeks, and then I wanted to get a 10s across the board for all dungeons at this point. These aren't timed runs. This one is. Most of these aren't timed. I want 10s across the board and timed runs before I'm done. And we haven't done that yet. Good stopping place. Yeah, he just knows what I do and he copies me. Once again, you can, if you are looking for the paper trail, I can provide you proof, certification, birth certificate of my character and when I first existed. Once again. But yeah, I used to twink in Battlegrounds, so even way back in the day, I had absolute gajillion kills, and then I also have an alt account that I used for twinking way back in the day, which doesn't have any characters on it that are level nowadays. Yeah. Yeah. Was he sitting in next to the benches on the little pedestal? Was he like sitting right on? There's like a little star thing. That's where I sat the entire expansion pack. There's like it's like a pentagram or whatever in the center where the thing's designed. There's a little star between the bank and the what was it? The bank and the auction house with a little star, and I sat on it between benches. And this one, we're sitting between the pillars. Yep. Yep. That's crazy. That is absolutely fucking crazy. And there is an absolute boatload of people that know me on my phase, so he's probably getting attention that's meant for me. And it's like, I don't know if he's doing it out of homage of me or because he actually likes the attention he's getting out of it by pretending to be me. It's like you can't make this shit up. I absolutely can't make this up. Yeah, this is generally what I do, because generally when I'm offline, I use this for social, right? So I talk to people offline on social and communicate with people. It's basically, World of Warcraft's a game that's going to outlive us all, guys. It's just the way it's going to go. Like, companies have become so big, unless there's an apocalypse, they just aren't going away. World of Warcraft is probably going to outlive you, as it turns out. It's just going to get sold between different people. People will invest in it. It's a very safe IP at this point. So, I use it for social on my laptop, and that's pretty much what I do when I work and do other things outside of WoW. Normally I'm playing other games, but yeah. Also, if you're curious, here. If you're curious as well, if you need more proof, this window, no, I don't want to do that. Need more proof, we can go over here to my window here, and you can see my character has 2,159 days played on it, so right there. If you're curious about that, that's not all playtime, mind you. That's just me being logged in, right? You want proof. There you go. Take a screenshot, show it to your friends. You talk to the guy. 2159. Yeah, no shit. No shit, like, it's for me, it's different because, like, I'm tabbed out of my game. When I'm sitting here like this, I'm tabbed out of my game. There are legit people that think if you're logged into the game, like I'm sitting here in front on my keyboard, staring at the screen. That's not what you can tab out of your game, guys. If you didn't know that, you can tab out of your game and do other things, right? It's like literally just something I have running in the background to talk to people. It's like IRC. If you know anything about IRC, if you grew up in the 90s or early 20s, it's exactly like IRC. It's just a place to talk to people. And $15 a month isn't a lot of money. If you're an adult, that is. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. TikTok is all over the place. It's completely different platforms in terms of engagement compared to a normal streaming platform. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, look, you actually found the OG, and you found out the guy on your realm is actually a copycat of the OG that legit sits here. Oh, that's hilarious. You aren't the first one, by the way, that has asked me, like, if I'm the original guy. I haven't heard that there was a guy on Manoroth that does it, though. Yeah, there's actually other people that legit have copied my name, almost verbatim cloned my character in terms of look. By the way, I want to point this out, guys. I've had this for a while. It may look like kind of a haphazard... Apparently I didn't mog my gloves. Whoops. Kind of looks haphazard, but this is actually a Conan vibes. Where's the mogger? I want to show you this because I thought this was hilarious. So the 20th anniversary event. Mogger's at. Okay. I don't know where mogging is, guys. Oh, there's someone.
I foresee a mutually beneficial transaction.
Like, you know, it's like, oh, it's haphazard. This is supposed to be a Conan look, guys, right? Like a barbarian sort of look. Where I got my rune-encrusted blade and my rune-encrusted shield. This is a very cool shield, by the way. From BC, I believe this is. And this is from Wrath. Rune-encrusted gear. It's supposed to have, like, kind of like a Conan vibe to it. And if you look here, what do we have in the 20th anniversary event? What do we have, guys?
Hail to ye, adventurer.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's done better because Blizzard literally has artists that do this shit, right?
Come back again.
150%. But my weapons and shield are better. Not a verbatim copy, but it's basically the theme is going on there. Yep. Weapon.
We'll be seeing you soon.
Unbelievable, Blizzard. You could just make a statue of me if you wanted to, you know. It's actually weird that they don't sell tenders, by the way. I don't use them at all because I don't care. But there's some people that legit just play this game for mount collecting, toy collecting, mogrification. Like, they treat it like The Sims. And if they played into that, they'd make boatloads of money, but they don't. Like, they legit don't want to sell money. Like, or they don't want to make money, guys. Like, can you go to the shop and buy tenders at completely cosmetic currency? No. Why the fuck do level boosts cost $100 and $60? Who the fuck buys this shit? I don't think anyone does. I don't know why, like, people would be willing to pay like 30 bucks or maybe 20 for it, but why is it fucking $60 and $100? No idea. Alrighty. Anyways, guys, we're gonna call things here for this evening, guys. Absolutely hilarious. Apparently, I have a doppelganger on Mandaroth too. So, yep, that'll happen. We're gonna call things, guys. Hopefully tonight we'll be doing better. And once again, we actually encountered a boss finally, in which I need another mitigation because we ran out of mitigations for the mitigation check and it killed me. So, unbelievable. Literally have to rotate on cooldown, rotate through my mitigation checks. Insane. But here we are, guys, so. Recall things, guys. If you are new to the stream and you enjoyed the bullshit, enjoyed the fun, make sure you hit the follow button on your select platform. It's from to Kick, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Trovo, as well as TikTok. Every day from late night to early morning, GMT-6, so late night North America time. I usually stream for about 5 to 6 hours, give or take. Depends on my life, what's happening, etc., etc. My streams as of recently have been shorter, mainly about 3 to 4 hours, usually about 4 hours, but that's mainly because I have life stuff going on, and it's kind of on the back burner. Making money takes priority. Life takes priority over WoW, or just streaming. We will be switching off WoW once we finally time everything. It might be a week or two. We'll have to wait and see how long it takes me to get 10s here. And go from there. We got 623s for the vault tomorrow, guys, across the board, so good. Anyways, guys, we're out of here. Thanks for watching my stream as always, and I hope you guys have a wonderfully fantastic Monday night and Tuesday morning. Have a good day, guys.